Hey guys, Chris here. I want to show you guys today how to install my CBF exhaust. There are definitely some ways to do this easier that I've learned through installing and taking off this exhaust a billion times. So I want to share that here with you guys today, and I want to start off with the headers first. So let's begin. Alright, so let's grab the second header, and you can tell it's a second header because it's the one with the 3 bends, and the spring tab will be facing away from you when you hold it upright, or the right side of the bike. And once you have that done, don't forget your exhaust gasket, put it in, line it up, put the 2 nuts down, and just hand tighten for right now. Alright, so the first header is the same as the second one. It's got 3 bends, except for when you hold it up, the spring tab will be facing you or the left side of the bike. So don't forget your exhaust gasket, line that up, put that in, put the 2 nuts on, and same thing as before, we're going to hand tight for now. The third header is pretty straightforward. Don't forget the exhaust gasket. The spring tab will face away from you, the left side of the bike. Lift the first and second header up so you can slide the third one in, and that'll kind of keep everything in place. If you don't do this, sometimes the third header will hit the first and second because they're kind of dangling a little bit. So just make sure to lift it up before you put it in, and this will kind of help set up the next one too. Alright, the last header. The fourth header has a spring tab facing you or the right side of the bike. Don't forget the exhaust gasket, line it up there. Everything should go in smoothly because you have the third header kind of holding the first and second header up. And after that, it comes what I say is probably the hardest part. If you look at the bottom here, the headers should line up pretty well. This makes it a lot easier for the mid-pipe to kind of slide in. Alright, so go ahead and unwrap the mid-pipe. The bend should be facing kind of towards you on the right side of the bike, and that's how you know. Go ahead and line that up. The trickiest part of this is obviously trying to get 4 things into 4 holes, but if you kind of look in the back, which is the first header, if you try to kind of angle the mid-pipe as you see I am doing the video and get the first one in the back, it makes it a lot easier then to kind of like pivot the mid-pipe towards you and kind of get the rest in. So try to get the first header in first, then you can get the number 3 header on the bottom, and then the second one that I just did, and now the fourth one. And once you have that in, don't try to squeeze it in. There's a trick to get them all in easier than trying to force jam it from here. Alright, so the trick here is with your right hand, kind of put it under the collector like you see in the video, and with your left hand and fingers, kind of push that first header in. You're going to be pushing from the left hand and the right hand at the same time together, and you'll see that this gap forms between the first and second header. Then you can kind of go back and grab the second header, push in with your right hand, push in with your left hand. You do this with all the other headers like you see in the video, and this makes it so much easier to get them all lined up and put in properly. Here's the other view. Make sure that your right hand is pushing in as your left hand is checking each of these headers. It makes it a lot easier. Just starting with the first header, then the second header, then the third header, and then the fourth header. And for some reason I don't have me actually putting the can in, but I mean that's pretty straightforward, guys. Just get it in the hole, put the bolts in, kind of do it once over and tighten everything down. And at this point, this is when I would actually take some tools and start to tighten everything. I would start with the headers, whatever process you want to go, and then tighten everything down, and that's pretty much it. I'll leave you with a couple views of the distance from the swing arm and just kind of a quick walk around. And don't forget to put the springs on. You'll need some kind of like a spring picker or something, but it wasn't too crazy. It wasn't super intense or anything. You don't need a lot of tension. I was able to use like a really small picker and get that on there. That about wraps it up, guys. Hopefully that helps with the installation so there's no problems, but if there is, don't hesitate to contact me on the forum or email me. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon.